Hi everybody, today's review is on the 2022 action movie Ambulance. So the plot of this movie is this guy named Will Sharp, played by y- Ya Yaha Abdul Mateen II. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his name. The guy who played Black Manta in Aquaman. He needs to pay for his wife's medical bills, and he's so desperate to the point where he asks his adopted brother Danny, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, who is a criminal, and then Danny offers him to join him for a bank heist, so he could that way he can earn the money to pay for the bills. And after the attempt goes wrong, they hijack an ambulance that's carrying a wounded cop and an an EMT played by Isa Gonzalez, and they get caught in one big chase, and everyone kind of goes a little nuts, and a big chase ensues while they try to, take care of the wounded cop. So, yeah, it's all a big, action chase adventure. I had a fun time with this movie. I actually quite enjoyed it. Um, it's pretty much what you'd expect from a Michael Bay movie. A big a big action film, lots of chases and action. Like it has a smaller budget than lots of his other movies, so it's not really effects driven as say like something like Armageddon or Transformers. This one, it's kind of more. Um, you can definitely tell that it had a lower budget because I think the budget for this was only like 40 million or something, and you can definitely see, but it still looks fine. It definitely looks completely. I mean, there are a lot of lens flares in this movie, actually. Like lots of the times, I was like, "Geez, what's with all the lens flares?" Like it's like when Star Trek came out, everyone said it had too many lens flares, and yeah, this movie kind of does it. And there is kind of some shaky cam in some scenes, it it still looks definitely made okay for a smaller budget blockbuster action movie, and it still looks fine. And the acting is quite good. I do. Jake Gyllenhaal is always a good actor. I always like him, and he when you see the movie, I'm not gonna give away any spoilers, but like you're gonna definitely have a lot of all kinds of your emotions will be all over the place for him because he's definitely a very complex character when you really progress through the movie, and you kind of even question everybody's morality throughout the movie, and everyone kind of has their own side. And it, like I said, like it's not very affection, but there is definitely still action. A lot of gunfights and a lot of see, and there are some surgical scenes. So like, but nothing too graphic. Like sometimes you got people like dealing with like bullet wounds and such, but like it's not super gory. So like if you're the least bit squeamish, I don't know if this is quite the movie for you. I mean, then again, what do you expect with a movie that has a surgeon in it and a movie that's called Ambulance? But the action, it's good, and I think it's definitely a fun movie, and it was definitely a unique movie, and I do like that they incorporated an ambulance aspect. I like how they did had like one of the main characters be an, an EMT and have a lot of surgical scenes aspects, a lot of that kind of stuff. Like because like if they didn't do any of that stuff, like you think like if what's the point of making it an ambulance? It could have been any kind of truck. So like it's good, cool that they mixed a lot of that in while still feeling like a big you know fun, fast-paced action movie, and it's very fast-paced. It doesn't drag by. It's very quick, and it's never boring. It's definitely very entertaining, and I had a fun time with it. I think it's a good action movie, and I haven't seen a lot of Michael Bay's movies. I've only seen Six Underground and the Transformers movies, but as I guess as Michael Bay movies go, I think yeah, this definitely feels like something he'd make, and it's definitely just a fun, mindless action movie. And I think like if you're just in the mood for something fun and intense, like I think this is a good one to see, and I definitely recommend it. All right, so the trailers. Um, I got Jurassic World Dominion. Yeah, this is definitely I've already talked about this one, so I don't know if I need to say anything else, but it definitely looks like a fun time at the movies. It's cool to see all the other characters back, and it's definitely gonna be very cool, with all the dinosaurs and such. Like, a Jurassic Park movie is always a good thing to see on the big screen. I got Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Okay, after Spider-Man No Way Home, looks like that and this movie are reeling me back into the MCU after years, because this movie looks incredible, and I think Sam Raimi was the perfect choice to make a movie like this, because this is supposed to have horror aspects, and I definitely really get that, because there is a lot of dark imagery in the trailers, and the fact Sam Raimi is actually experienced with superhero movies, given the Spider-Man movies, I think he was the perfect choice to do this, and it looks really, really good. I really hope this movie's good. I'm excited to see who the multiverse brings this time, and I can't wait for this one. This one is going to be amazing. I hope it is. I please hope it's good. I got Bullet Train. It's a David Leitch movie. Of course I'm going to see this movie. Like, David Leitch, like, his style of action is always awesome. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's very fast paced and energetic, and it's just so awesome to watch. And this movie, like, it really definitely looks like a fun movie. And you know, Brad Pitt's always good to see. I think this movie will be a lot of fun. It doesn't look as stylized as like Atomic Blonde, but I do think like its style is like to an extent enough, and it definitely looks like a fun time at the movies. I'm really excited for this one. And I got Nope. No, really, the movie's called Nope. It's it's a new Jordan Peele horror movie. Haven't seen Get Out yet. I've been wanting to see Get Out ever since it came out, but I never got the chance to see it, and I never saw Us either. Both of those movies I'll definitely probably have to check out before this movie's out, and this movie does look really good. Really anticipating this one. So yeah, Ambulance. It's a fun movie. If you just want to see a fun, fast-paced action film, like I think this is a good one to see. Like before the summer comes and all the bigger movies come out. So yeah, Ambulance. I had a fun time. So that's my review of Ambulance. So see you later.